Hey, good afternoon. Good afternoon. My name is Armani. I'm a certified paralegal based out of Antioch, California, and I'm the CEO of Paralegal Nation, a paralegal firm that specializes in expunging criminal records. So today's video, I am going to be talking about one of my clients. He went to a lawyer, and the lawyer told him that if he had multiple cases in one county, he can't get his record expunged. And he brought it to my attention. He was kind of hesitant in regards to getting his record expunged because of some advice that a lawyer told him. So I have a client right here. He has 10 convictions. So the 10 convictions is going to be all these motions right here. So it's 8 pages times 10. So that's about 80 pieces of paper, all in one county. So these cases is Alameda County. So as you can see, all these right here. And then he also have 2 cases that were dismissed, so which was these right here. So of course, if you follow my content, if you go into, for those who been convicted of a crime in the same county, yes, you can get multiple cases expunged in the same county. Now here's the catch-22. This is how you perfect that. So if you're not on probation or you're not on parole, you're not in jail, and it's a 50-50 when it comes to your restitution, because I done had clients that had thousands of dollars of restitutions and we still got the record expunged, and I had other clients that had a couple $100s in restitutions and the courts denied it based on those terms. It's more of like a 50-50 thing, really. Is that a leading factor? No. To be honest with you, if the district attorney mentions something about restitution, it's extremely petty. So majority of the time, they don't care about restitution. It's not like in the law that it says that according to Penal Code 123.4 that you have to have a zero balance to get your record expunged. It's pretty much up to the court's discretion. I didn't expunge people's record that had, well over $10,000 in restitution total of their cases. So with Alameda County, if you do not know your case numbers for those out in this county or have a record in this county, what you got to do is, there's 2 ways you get your record in Alameda County. Number 1, you have to go to the court portal, which is the online services on the Alameda County website, and then you have to register with them. It's free to register. Once you register on there, you can search your name, last name first, then your first name, and then your cases will pop up, and then you can look up your convictions under the smart search. Another way you can get your rap sheet or your convictions out of Alameda County is you can go to the courtroom and provide them with a form of identification, and then they can give that to you. Now, I was lucky enough to call on the behalf of my client, and they don't give you the whole deposition over the phone. What they will give you over the phone is the court number, the case number, and they'll let you know if it's either classified or not. If it's classified, they can't give you the case number. If it's unclassified, meaning it's like something that's not as serious, they'll give you the case number over the phone. Now, once you get that case number, then you're going to need that along with, the date of conviction or the date that you got sentenced, along with, of course, your name, your birthday. You need to fill out all 8 pieces of paper of the motions. The first 3 pages is the petition for dismissal. The next 2 pages is the order for dismissal. The next 2 pages is the court fee waiver. And then the next page after that is the proof of civil service. I think I got them right. 3, then 2, right? That's 5, then 3. Okay, I was right. Right, so boom. So that's how that works. After you fill out your motions, of course, after everything's all filled out, you want to make 1 copy, send it to the district attorney, of course, along with your proof of civil service with the district attorney name and address on it, along with somebody that said that they served them. You can either serve them in person or in mail. And then you want to send it to the courts. Of course, if you're in Alameda County, they got the court on Fallon. They got another one, I want to say, in Hayward. And they got another one, I want to say, on Washington. The Willie something court. I forgot the name of it. So yeah, so you have to call the court and see which one handles expungements. For example, this client right here, he's dealing with the Willie courthouse, the one on, I think it's in Washington. Now, for those who in Alameda County who has been arrested for a crime that never resulted in a conviction, you're going to fill out this form right here, right? It's called the petition to seal and destroy adult arrest record. So pretty much what this form is like if you've been like some people call it 72, right? Is when you go to jail and then you get kicked out of jail after 72 hours if the district attorney don't file charges against you. So you fill out this form because arrests do hinder you. A lot of people just chalk arrest to the game, like, oh, I just got arrested, but I got 72, and the DA, he dropped the case. They set it aside. But if a company wants to be petty or thorough, if you want to be professional, they can put up your arrest intent to use that against you. So we're going to shut that up, and we're going to file a petition to seal and destroy adult arrest record, and then we're going to get rid of that. So this is how that works. And I did a video on this, but the reason why I'm really clarifying, because a lawyer told one of my clients before he called me that you can't get all this done because you have multiple cases in the same county. Right? We're going to squash that. So how you get rid of an arrest, right? There's two different ways you do it. And I like to do both ways, but we're going to start with the easy way first. And then I like to go a little bit more difficult just in case the police departments act up. So when you seal a petition to seal and destroy arrest records, right? Peep game. You send it to the arresting agency. So on this particular form, they're going to ask you for your name, any aliases, birthday, driver's license, social security number if you want to give it to them, your address, and then the date of arrest, the arresting agency, and then the agency case numbers, it differs from the courts, right? So when you get arrested, they give you their case number, like Albany Police Department give you their case number, and then once it gets to court, they generate their case number. So if you do not have the agency case number, you can call them and say, hey, I got arrested for this particular crime. It happened on this day. Can you give me your agency case number? They usually give it to you, or you can write a nice professional letter, or you can get in contact with me, and I will get in contact with the records division, and then I can get that information for you so we can do it. And then they're going to ask you what's the deposition. You're going to put dismiss or set aside, as they like to say, and then you're going to put the date, and then you're going to sign it and date it. Now, how it works is when you send it in to the police department, they have to either sign it and then grant it, or sign it and deny it. If they sign it and grant it, it gets sent to the DOJ, and then it updates on your rap sheet. If they deny it, 9 times out of 10, if they deny it, majority of the time, a lot of the police departments don't send it back to you, saying it's been denied. But if you read the case law, it states that if you don't get a response, it's like an auto deny. So what I like to do is, for my clients, I like to type up a nice professional letter, like it looked like something like this with my company letterhead on it. And I like to say, hey, if I get approved, please send me a copy back. If I get denied, please send a copy back. Let me tell you a reason why I do that. In the best of interest for my client, right? The reason why I do that is because if you're going to deny my client to get his record, his arrest that never resulted in a conviction, denied, right? I'm going to go ahead and file that particular denial with the court. It's a motion that you file to seal and arrest your record as well. I forgot the form name, but I'll get back to you on that. It's like a 3-page motion that you file with the court, but they want proof that you did these steps first. So what I usually like to do is if one of my clients get denied and I get this back from the police department, what I usually do is I send the denial, because they have to sign it, right? They have to sign it like right here if they're going to grant it or deny it. And it goes to the DOJ, as you can see right there. So it goes there so they can update your rap sheet. Boom. So what I like to do is, right, if they deny one of my clients, right, what I usually do is I get this back from them, and then I petition the court. I go above their head, and then I send a copy to the DA, and then it gets on court calendar with a judge and the DA, and then they're gonna grant it right then and there. So we're gonna go with the peons first, and then we're gonna go to the big dogs afterwards. So again, my name is Yeeshua Armani. If you want any of my services when it comes to expunge your criminal record or an arrest that never resulted in a conviction, aka set aside, as they say, you can contact me directly on my cell phone, 1-877-799-1506. You can email me right at info@paralegalnation.biz, or you can follow me on TikTok, Paralegal Nation, my Instagram page, Mr.Armani1985, Facebook, Paralegal Nation, and then or you can go to my YouTube page as well, Paralegal Nation as well, and then I respond to all inquiries. I accept all phone calls and emails. You guys have yourself a nice afternoon.